6. Okay, hi. Hi, 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 hi. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's doing good. It's Saturday. Yeah, it's Saturday. Oh, my watch is dead. I'm pretty sure it's Saturday. Okay. Listen, I go on retirement and there's no more days in the week. Every day is the same. Uh, so when this is a request, and I believe it's from someone, I can't remember their name because it was during chat. I think their name was Ada or something like this. But either way, this is when will your moment come? Because they were asking a specific question. So I generalized that because they're wanting to know when something, a specific moment in their life is going to happen. And I was like, I really don't know, but we could do a reading. So it's more so, what have you been, what are you manifesting? What have you been manifesting? You know, and when is it going to manifest? I don't know. When's it gonna? I don't know. When's it gonna come? When is the moment gonna come? Either way, I picked out a different deck that I purchased. Well, this was the gift, so I purchased it, but I gave someone else the money to purchase it as my gift. Okay. But either way, it's the deck. This one's it's a little stiff. Gives forearm exhaustion. Hey. Oh, okay. It also comes with a little attitude, apparently. Okay. I get that card. Oh. Okay. It's got a nice finish. It's got like a matte finish. I'm someone who very much likes to enjoy touches and things. Okay. So, Seven of Pentacles. Ugh, I hate Scar. No one likes Scar from The Lion King. He's not even, I don't know. Ugh. He's all moody and broody. Ugh. So, anyways, okay. Hi. Now, this is a request from, I'm not sure, but their name was, I think, Ada. And it's when will your moment come? And it's basically, what have you been manifesting? And when is it going to manifest for you? So we have option 1, Ace of Wands. Option 2, the Empress. And option 3, ten of Pentacles. I guess 10 of Coins. I don't know. I don't like calling it coins. Coins in my mind is something completely different than a pentacle. Okay, it's just this is a pinnacle is a pinnacle, and it can mean so much things. But a coin is just a fucking coin. Okay, so either way, it's gonna take me about 15 minutes to shuffle. Probably about 20 minutes per pile. I really don't know. I'll go with 20 minutes for now. I smell food. Okay. I smell food out there. Listen, I've been smelling so many delicious foods. I went out yesterday. Okay, so I'll see you at your pile. Bye. I went out yesterday. I ventured out in the world. Okay. It smelled nice. I was hungry. It made me hungry going out there in the world. Okay. I passed a gelato stand and I was like rubbing the glass, like, because I'm only out because I have high diabetes. I need to go on walks. I need to move. So I go walking around and I'm like, oh my God, this is just making me want to eat. And I was like, and there's gelato now. And I was like, oh my God, thank God the gelato was a sloppy gelato stand. So it didn't have tasty looking gelato. They almost got me. They had a mint chocolate chip. But it looked like it had been sitting there for a week and it had like that weird freezer foam. Oh, I was like, yeah, I don't really like ice cream enough to do it like that. I was like, I cannot. If there was a Dairy Queen, though, oh, if I passed a Dairy Queen, I would have been like, pull over, noble steed. Dairy Queen, I shall walk around. I may end up at the mall today buying cake. So after I do this video, it's off to exercising. I'm going to go try to exercise this body. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess I'm going to poi. But poiing in the sun is exhausting, even when I don't have high blood sugar. Ugh. But I think it would burn it quicker. I really don't know. Last time I had high sugar like this, it was on a Wednesday. Is today Wednesday? No, it's a Saturday. Okay, but it was a Wednesday, and I took a long walk to a park. I hung out there, smoked a joint, and then I walked home, and it fixed it. But I really don't feel like walking 45 minutes. But if I go to the mall, I could walk around for 45 minutes, probably. I think I can handle 45 minutes at the mall. Okay, I'll pass a car. Okay, I might have to get a coffee. Okay, that makes this aesthetically pleasing. This exercise thing, the power walk it. When I was little, my grandma used to do that in Florida because she was cheap. Okay. So she's like, I can't see this house all the damn time. She's the type who's like, close the door. We don't pay for ACing the outdoors type of lady. Like, her and her little unit, little click unit. Right? She didn't have central AC, so her house was terribly hot. So she'd be like, let's turn on the ACs, let the house get cool, and go for a walk in the mall. And I'm like, ugh. I found money a lot walking with her in the mall. I don't know. I look at the ground a lot, and I was like, ooh, I found a 50 once. Oh, that was a pinnacle of my day. One day, I went to the Piccadilly with that 50, and I think I actually got like some mac and cheese and a dessert. I was like, I don't really want anything but mac and cheese and cheesecake. They're like, you must eat the roast beef, and I was like, ah, God. Every time I went to what is Piccadilly? I don't even know if they got Piccadilly in Canada. I don't even know if they have Piccadilly anymore in the world. All right, Piccadilly is like what, like a Ponderosa? Like a Ponderosa is more like just a straight up buffet. It's kind of like it's a cafeteria, whatever. I think old people eat there. I really don't know. All right, it was at the mall, and I ate there, and I loved it. Right, my brother liked their fried okra. That was like his favorite thing, and I'm like, oh, you can eat that crap. And he's like, what are you talking about? It's good. I'm like, ugh, cheesecake and mac and cheese only for me. But the roast beef, I always got forced to eat roast beef. You have to eat the roast beef. Why? Why do I gotta eat roast beef? I don't really want to eat the roast beef. All right? But I would. I mean, I'd eat a little bit. I'd figure out a way to get away with just eating the mac and cheese and the dessert. Pudding. They had really good pudding and jello. I was gonna say, it was like a cafeteria. Listen, Florida's got a lot of secret old people things that you don't realize you do until you're older. There wasn't old people there. There were people my age and families. Right? But this is some old people shit. They're at Piccadilly. I mean, it even sounds old. Either way, I missed that place. I tried to take my ex-husband there. I was like, yeah, we gotta go to Piccadilly. I found one in the middle of Hollywood. I was like, there's a Piccadilly here? Right? And then years later, I'm like, let's eat at the Piccadilly. He's like, I'm not 80 years old. I'm like, listen, it's not for 80-year-old people. It just kind of seems like it. It can be. It can also be for children. If this was a school right now, it'd be for children. Okay, so it's just a cafeteria, right? And they got delicious mac and cheese. Their mac and cheese is just like Stouffer's frozen mac and cheese, which me and my kid have successfully learned to mimic and amplify. Oh, it's amazing because we bake it with some cheese on top. Oh, I thought about putting breading because I've heard of this technique. Ugh, I don't know. Like I was like, "Do you want to try breading?" My kid's like, "No," and I'm like, "I'm gonna have to trust that instinctive sharp no because I kind of am on the fence about breading too." But I really, really, really like these breaded mac and cheese bites. So I mean, they're onto something there. By the way, mac and cheese. I need to exercise. I need to go out there and break a sweat. Ugh, I don't want to break a sweat, dude. Ugh. I'm like not happy about it. Like I literally want to kick rocks over this forced exercise upon me in life. Okay. It's probably not that hot out, and I could probably find a shady spot and just be that weirdo in the corner with a poi. Yeah, I like poing in my yard, but it looks too sunny. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I gotta do a lot of thrusts, a lot of squats. I gotta do what did they call it? It has a it has a specific name. No, it has a specific name to it. It's a certain type of some type of resistance exercise. I'm supposed to grab those like rubber bands and like do things, right? Like I'm in the 80s, like straight up. I gotta go out there and just pull out some 80s moves. Because the kitchen, I mean, I could do it in the kitchen. My kitchen's prepared for movement, but still. Oh, with the AC, well, there, that actually does sound pretty okay. Either way, I'm not happy about this exercising. I even considered going and playing basketball. I fucking hate sports, but I like horse. And I was like the one. I had a basketball who my cousin had a basketball who played a lot of horse. I never actually played actual basketball. What do I look like a basketball player? Good God, no. Okay, I just know how to do dribbles and shoots. I like to play horse. I want to say I get lucky. My ex would say I'm get lucky because he knows I never. I don't know. I pick up a basketball and it's like, what is this for an object? What? I'm supposed to slap it? Okay. Uh, but then you remember what you've seen on television and you try to like go with that and it works and you're like, oh, this is making okay. But overall, it's not my sport. I don't like it. But it would probably give me this weird resistance exercise. I need to just order those damn rubber bands off of Amazon. You wouldn't believe how many people I clean for have these little rubber bands. They're like yoga rubber bands. Like pregnant women do it as like exercise. Like I need pregnant women exercise. I'm perma pregnant. That means I'm randomly a bitch. I have random cravings. I gotta go pee all the damn time. This is diabetes. Diabetes is like being a pregnant woman all the time. Why? What a curse, I want to say. I'm always pregnant. Watch out, world. Right? I don't got the pregnancy glow, though. I'm just here, looking diabetic and thirsty all the damn time with dry mouth. But hold up, I got tea. I come with tea. Okay. What's the topic? When will your moment come? These. I knew I was missing something. I'm like, what am I missing? Do we want music? I don't think we need music. Whatever. I do it. Oh, and I need to get in the channel. Just too busy dwelling on my exercise issues. Oh, I'm gonna get a thigh master. That'll make it fun for me. Okay, I'll just act like I'm in like an 80s infomercial. Okay. To put some music on. I need some resistance gear. Resistance. Exercise resistance. How did I end up here is what I want to know. It's like, geez, it's like, listen, you've avoided exercising your whole life and you've yet managed to be healthy. So here's this random early diabetes slap. How? Now you have to work out. That's why I was like, the one thing I didn't want to leave that job for was because I knew I was going to have to figure something else out. I don't know, cleaning and making money for it and having it be exercise and like tame the pregnant woman and tame my pregnancy or whatever the fuck. Tame my diabetes issues. I had no idea that it would be, and I mean, like, I mean, I kind of did. All right, I need to get in the channel and stop complaining about this. Where is my phone? Interesting. I mean, I was on it earlier. I know it exists. I know I didn't lose it in life. It's somewhere here. I don't use my phone often, but I used it today, so that means it's this place. There it is. I found it. But yes, I want to say if you're here, if you hear me sighing, mehing, it's just the diabetes. Ignore it. I have high blood sugar for like 4 days now, and I'm a little like not happy about it. We punch something, break through some concrete. I'm angry about this. Work shouldn't be that. I don't know. Exercise should not be that dictating my life. It should not own me by the. Oh, there's chat. Hello. Tell me what the fuck is happening. Oh gosh, I don't know what you mean with that. That sounds that he's stressing me out. My diabetes. That's all that's happening. I don't know. Oh, I'm feeling arm twisted. Okay, calm down with your smoke and your coffee. Hold on, let me grab my tea. You stressed me with that. Yes, you're in time for one. This is cool. I'm happy you're here. That's for Don't Look Behind. Listen, I smoked a lot before getting on here, and I got diabetic brain. It's like I'm drunk, but I'm not sloppy. So my brain's a little strange, but it'll give you a good reading. All right. Thug Rose. Thug Rose. No, good God, Thug Rose. Oh, God. No, and my Instagram is not really, I shared it a long time ago with someone on YouTube that I know is on my Instagram that I know. I don't use Instagram enough to share it. I think I've posted one time in like the past year. I haven't taken any pretty sky pictures. I haven't been out the house since I was on my journey to take those sky pictures. But no, it's Thug Bird. Thug Bird. Tweet, tweet. Eh, howdy, Nikki. You're a landscaper? That's kind of cool. I really appreciate landscaping. Know that I appreciate your work. I actually look at all the pretty gardens and stuff. I always ask myself, I wonder if the city would know if I took one of their flowers and brought it into my yard, like uprooted it. Everyone tells me it's wrong, so I don't. But overall, I do take the wild ones I see on the side of the roads and shit. But I look at all these landscapes and I'm like, man, I don't know who does them. Like, I always think that it's like some type of plan. Like they plan it out. Like a lot goes into this, but it seemingly looks like there isn't. And I don't know. I like to look at different types of plants. I would go to Butterfly World. I never got to go. I got to go maybe one time, but I've been to other places like it where they got tons of plants and like birds and things. I love that. You clean dirt for a living. That's a funny way to say it. Eh? Ah, turmeric in my yogurt? My goodness. That is way too jazzy for me. I am too plain for that. I do not venture that far. I put turmeric in my rice. That's it. That's it. I don't wouldn't put it in my well mate. No, because then I would that's no, I can't. I don't know. That breaks my brain. I don't want turmeric in my yogurt. I'm sorry, I'm very, very, very childish when it comes to food. I'm like, "Ugh, listen, I was forced to eat a lot of roast beef when I didn't really want to eat the roast beef. So it's like I got forced a lot of eat that or that's eat it. That's what you do. And I'm like, I don't want to eat it. So I don't, now that I'm an adult, I'm like, never again. I'm not eating if I don't want to. There's a pinky. I put both pinkies up when it comes to my food. This is what my doctor says. They said that I asked her, I said, how do I fix this? She says, what do you mean? I said, like fix it, like fix my diabetes. She says, well, you would have to lose weight. And I was like, that's the only way. She says, well, usually people don't have your type of diabetes. My diabetes goes up and down. It's unstable. It's weird. So it's not actually like she says for your diabetes, she says it's usually with obese people. She's like, I don't really know what to tell you. She's like, walk, pick up walking, and it worked. Listen, this doctor, I don't know, they told me to walk, and walking actually directly lowers me. So I just do that. I don't know, and monitor my food. But I went through, she told me basically my exercise levels will highly dictate my blood sugar levels. So because I recently quit my job, it's been about almost 2 weeks now. I'm slapped with like a whole body issue where my diabetes comes back roaring, and I'm like, I gotta exercise. I gotta figure something out because I'm sitting around doing nothing compared to what I was doing. Midnight gardening. I will not go outside at night. Not mixed, taking turmeric and eating yogurt. Oh, okay, okay. Incorporating it in my diet. Yeah, I was thinking about starting to eat more yellow rice because I make yellow rice, and instead of using saffron because I'm cheap, and also because I'm in Canada, it's really hard to find saffron that's actually good and worth it, and without it costing like $15 for like a tiny little portion. They act like saffron is gold here, man. All right, but turmeric works just as good, and it's actually like got a lot more in it. So I actually do turmeric yellow rice. But yeah, and I do actually try to eat yogurt, but all the yogurt has like sugar-free sugar in it, and that stuff's gross. I really hate it. And then like the other stuff, it's got wow, you should see how much fucking sugar is in the yogurt. So it's like I gotta eat the plain with no sugar, and it's like, yeah, I don't know. I'd rather try to cook with it. Yoga, midnight gardening is a term taking cuttings to propagate. Oh, well, I don't do any actual gardening. Uh, I just kind of plant seeds and like watch them grow. Alright. I'm a basic gardener. I'm not a landscaper. I can just appreciate it because I think it's pretty. Right? But overall, no. I had a basic relapse. It's a mystery that I have the diabetes other than genetics. I'm just gonna have to slap a genetic label on it. But what's funny is that I don't have the same type of diabetes as my genetic partners have had. Okay? All of my relatives did not have this weird version. But overall, these are my issues. So don't mind my moans. I'm like a piece of cattle. I'm a piece of cattle. I'm like a cattle right now. Okay, so hi, I'm back for timestamps. Thank God. Okay, this is the request, and it's when will your moment come? And what have you been manifesting? What are you manifesting? Like that's your moment, and let's talk about it and see when it's gonna come. Okay, so we have option one, Ace of Wands. Option two, the Empress, and option three, Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so go ahead and pick your pile. I'm a little slow. Yeah, about 25 minutes maybe, and then I'll see you there. Okay. Yes. Okay. Bye. Can you check the chicken? Beep beep. Can you check the chicken? I can. Can you open it more? I want to see. Do me a favor. Take the tongs and flip them. Rotate them for me. The tongs. They should be in the yes in the dishes. Okay. I'm making fried chicken in the oven. I bought this ranch dressing yesterday. 3 cheese ranch. It's the best ranch I've ever had in my life. Okay, I show I'm American when I'm like browsing for ranch. I've heard rumors now that I'm in Canada. The Canadians they laugh at our ranch consumption. And it's like, really, do you now? I was like, it's kind of true. I literally will put ranch and Frank's hot sauce on everything. Like, I just love it. Eh, Oh, that's cool. 91.5. KK up. Thug Rose. Thug Rose over here. No, Thug Bird. Tweet, tweet, tweet. It's Twitter. It's a bird. All right. I was inspired by the name with my ex because he was showing me an NFT called a Thug Bird, and I'm like, I should make a Twitter and call myself Thug Bird Nikki. And he's like, do it, I dare you. And I was like, okay. And he's like, what's your first tweet gonna be? I'm like, I'm gonna talk shit about crypto as a psychic. All right, but yeah, so it's not Thug Rose. Good Lord, have mercy. Thug Rose. All right, I put it between my teeth, and I'm like, what's that world? All right, so option one, the Ace of Wands. When will your moment come? What have you been manifesting? I want to say you have been manifesting for sure. Wait, 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 wait. Oh, I fudged it. Oh, whatever. That's okay. It's a diabetic day. All right, these happen. I don't want no guff. Don't give me no guff or I'll rip your face off. Let's go put these decks over here. We didn't need them today. All right, happy little mistakes. Moving on, because that shit'll bother me. Okay. Now, I'm going to say you are manifesting something. I want to say it has romance involved. It has friendship involved. It's kind of like, okay, you've done all the mental work, right? And now you have the bam, step out of your comfort zone. Now you have to put in the actual physical work to get your manifestation going. So, tree and the tower, I feel like you don't want to step out of your comfort zone. Perse- Perseverance. I don't know. You're gonna have to persevere through that one. All right. Bring love into the situation. Okay. So I want to say a hard focus of this is love, family. Like making a family, having a family, starting a family, but having it be with someone that is, I want to say, pairing up a role. What would I call that? It's better than that. Think. All right. Think. Uh, Someone that's a companion. They're a companionship. All right. But in order to do that, you have to step out of your comfort zone. I feel like, but that's for the dating portion. I feel like you're trying to manifest a good life, cosmic egg, like the good stuff. All right. Because what made me say that? I don't remember. Because okay, yeah, because it involves having great, like, nice friends around you, a romance that leads to children. We have the Tower card. I feel like you haven't really done much. Tree card. I feel like destiny. I don't know. Something's kept you inside of a box. The animal, as I say, something's kept you in the cage. You could have kept yourself in this cage, and like it's a mental cage. It's not literal. I mean, for you, it could have been. Some could have been, but overall, it's a mental cage. Cosmic egg. So, like, you have to see it as that egg is your manifestation. Everything that you're trying to envision for yourself. The snake is, I don't know, I guess everything around you, all your environment and people and places and things and everything around you that isn't it. I mean, that you have to actually like work with in order to make that a reality. You can't just keep it separate like this. And you also can't keep it in your mind. This is a zebra card. It's like, I don't know, that's with the tower card, it's making me think you try to just blend in and you just keep thinking. And I feel like that gets you there. But then there's a point of action that you need to take. With the animal card, I don't know. I feel like you're gonna know when to take the action. Ace of Wands. This is why we're here, right? When will your moment come? Yeah, this is why we're here. I'm sorry, I forgot. Okay, look, listen, that commercial told me just to keep drinking when I feel awkward. Okay, so the Harvest card. It's time, I guess. Ace of Wands. You're gonna know when it's time. Oh, it's one of those where I don't get to give you an answer. I tell you, you're gonna know. Ooh. Okay, Harvest. I don't know. Okay, that makes me think of a season. All right, bring love into the situation. I feel like you're naturally gonna be pushed out of your comfort zone because of love. I don't know. You're gonna want the love. You're gonna seek the love. Some of you, what is the question? When is your moment going to come? You're going to see something. I don't know. You're going to take note of something and it's going to trigger you. Harvest. It's going to make you want to harvest. I don't know, make you want to do something. And I think that leads to you doing something. So maybe you end up being able to do this where it's a comfortable way. That's what you're trying to do. Maybe find a comfortable way to do this. I think maybe you do find a comfortable way. Right? The bear card. Ten of Wands. That's what I'm saying. There's a sense of we have the Ace of Wands and then the Ten of Wands. Eventually, I feel like the good outweighs the bad, or you get what I mean. Like anything that's kept you in your comfort zone is now uncomfortable. It's like a reversal. Like it reaches like whatever your comfort zone is. It's like not there anymore. So it's like you kind of got to go out anyways. And I feel like that's the tree card. Something happens, and then I feel like you meet somebody. Okay, so I feel like that's the goal. Okay, the mountain card, Eight of Wands. I want to say, okay, so I feel like it's now. What's the question? When is your moment going to come? You're going to get info very soon. I don't know. You're going to get insight soon. You're going to get progress soon. You're going to get forced into something soon. There's been some type of blockage. That blockage is going to go away fast. But that makes me think of a recognition. Like you make the blockage go away. The speed of the blockage going away is based off of something that you see and notice. Oh, yeah, Jedi, Nick. Right? The B card, right? I want to say something with work. This might be someone you work with. Maybe you end up. Making someone at work or helping someone at work. Someone at work forces you to step out of a comfort zone. Hold on, wait. Okay, so what are you manifesting? I want to say you're trying to manifest a new job, but you're blocked by something. And you try to bring love into your situation, and then you're blocked by something. You try to make new starts with things and harvest card, and then you get blocked by something. It's nice to think every time you try to actually put your manifestation into action to make it happen. This is like literally a manifestation. To just simplify it, is planning a date. You want to go to the mall and buy a slice of cake. Every time you try to make plans for that, something happens. Maybe you're at work and you pass by and you try it. No. Maybe you have a date and you try to take a date there. No. Every time you try to do something that you're manifesting to happen, you've planned out what it's going to look like when you put that little $10 bill in the machine and you wait for it. You wonder how it's going to look when it drops. I found a pizza vending machine yesterday. I got to try it. It's probably going to be stupid expensive and it's probably going to taste like shit, but I must try it. I have a Okay, that's the only reason I want to go to Japan is to fucking try their vending machines. Eh? I'll walk around everywhere so that way I can consume the products. But I mean, I have a feeling I'm not going to want to eat anything that's in. I'll probably like the rice candy. I'll just eat the plain rice candy in the corner, please. Okay, I'm from America. Okay. So bring love into the situation. I feel like everything you try to do somehow gets blocked. But there's something that it's you that blocks it. It might be your work, your job, some type of job. I don't know. That makes me think you have to have worked where you're working for a while. Belly, downtown. So you might have someone in mind that you want to bring love to. The Ace of Wands, you want to approach someone. That's your trigger. I guess that's when you're going to know when. When is your moment coming? I want to say when someone catches your attention, not only lovingly, but I want to say sexually. I don't know. There's a sense of going downtown, male or female. I don't know. And I feel like, and then there's a sense of not actually having this person. There's a person here. It's not just an idea or a concept. Now the manifestation, sure. Now it actually involves another individual specifically, that you have passion with. You might work with them. If not, you work really well with them. That makes me think you have a psychic connection with them, right? Like hive stuff. So it's like y'all can kind of work without talking, so to speak. You don't really need to talk. This is making me think maybe if you guys hang out, you might laugh a lot and you don't really know why it is. Or like it's because you guys are actually sitting there laughing at each other's thoughts. That's funny. But either way, something that mounts up to where I feel like you meet someone, they could be at work, but something blocks you from this person. And I feel like that maybe is what, I don't know, maybe that pushes you out the comfort zone. I don't know. Maybe someone tells you not to talk to that person, so you don't. I don't know. Maybe that's a person tells you they're bad news or they're this or that. I don't know. They try to convince you not to talk to this person. Because I feel like this person is like, I'm literally picturing a man cub, Mowgli, out there. And he sees the girl that fetches the water. Okay? He went right for it. Why? Because he knew. He was like, I need to be with that. Because it's like this, that will happen to you. You will see someone fetching the water, hypothetically speaking, if that's the right term. Anyways, three rays of light, balancing male and female energies, peace and harmony. That's making me think of 69. And with downtown plus balancing male and female, those harmonies, peace and harmonies, it's making me think of like just being you have a desire to give this person oral. You might not be someone who does that. Harvest, I don't know. There's something where this person has something with their eyes. So when will your moment come? I want to say, okay, what are you manifesting? You're manifesting. I want to say, if some of you might not actually have a specific person in mind, I want to say the majority of you do. A scholar, maybe you went to school with this person. Where's my earplug? Or maybe you're just trying to learn. I don't know. You're trying to learn about this person before you approach them. But it's making me think that if you're trying to take someone downtown, it's even making me think of taking someone on a date. You know, so that's why I said the blockage is your own. All right, cock blocking. Yes, you're cock blocking yourself. Okay, thank you. Yeah, yes. You sit around cock blocking yourself and sit around like I tell people, you sit around with your dick in your hand when you could be sitting around with your dick in me. It's not happening for them. I don't know for you, I guess. It's not happening. But I feel like Scholar, it's because you're doing something important. I mean, there's an importance to Scholar. It's like you might have something, a job, or a career, or something, personal studies, overall work, and Scholar. It takes time. But eventually, ace to 10, and we make a pit stop at the 8. So you see someone, they stir you. And I feel like you need to learn to approach Harvest card. I don't know. This makes me think of the person. Like, this is the person. I don't know. They kind of make you like you have to manifest to do this. You can't just go in there nonchalantly. You have to manifest this. You have to plan this. You have to think of this. And I feel like you shouldn't. You don't. That's probably what's fucking you up. But overall, I feel like this person, I want to say, brings out the animal in you. That overall makes you, I want to say, act stressed, different, whatever. It makes you have to rebalance, recenter. It makes it hard work. All right, but overall, you connect well with this person. So I feel like you should just trust with how you feel. All right, how you're feeling. Like if you're feeling happy, sad, whatever. If you're feeling stressed, I want to say it's because you're just stressed. I don't know. Basically, I guess you're going to see someone and you're not going to want to approach them, but they're going to be in your life somehow, circling you, some way, bumbling around there somehow, and you're not going to be able to not see them, and it's just going to amp it up to 10. I don't know, but there's going to be blockages. Maybe there is an actual person. That's why I said something blocks you: a person, a job, or a hobby, or all three. And I want to say, or maybe even family. This is like a bear and two children, like a family scene. So it's like all sorts of things block you from this manifesting. But eventually, I feel like it happens organically. I don't know. I don't know what your sexual desires have to do with any of this. I guess this person, that's why, okay. Because I'm like, why did that came out? And I was like, for what purpose? Usually there's a purpose to it. It's usually a love reading. This ain't even a love reading. So what's the purpose of that? Because I feel like that's your drawing to them. That's why you're drawn to them. Okay? They're like a cobra. Okay, with a handler. Okay, they handle you well and you handle them well. And I want to say, overall, they have what you need. They got what you want and they got what you need. Is that a song? I think that is a song. I got what you want. I think that's a song. But either way, and I feel like, I don't know, they very much like you back, but I don't know if they know you like them. I don't know. There's a sense of them having their back to you and not really knowing anything about you. Like this is how you're seeing them, right? But this is how like they really are. So it's like, I don't know. So you need to somehow change that, face them, and I don't know, talk to them about something. I guess tell them about how you like them. I feel like you need to try to. This is someone where I think where y'all could do manifesting together. This person must be a manifester as well. So that's why with the 69, it's like that ends up being sex manifestation, but with a person. Right? But it's like not everyone's gonna be the bee. You have to have that mental flow. If you get what I mean, that unspoken jive. I don't know, body language reading. I don't know what you call that. You just got to be able to have that flow without having to speak in order to have this good manifestation stuff going down with your downtowns. Okay, so I feel like, well, overall, I feel like it ain't even all about that. You like this person, you're gonna fall in love with this person. I feel like you did fall in love with this person, and now you're trying to figure out how to bring love into the situation. Like maybe you only had sexual relations with this person, and I mean, maybe you did, maybe you just dated them or something like this. Overall, I feel like you're trying to bring love into the situation, and I feel like it's being driven to you through sex drive, and it's being amped up to a point where you're going to eventually know what to do. I don't know. I guess animal instinct. You're gonna know what to do. I didn't want to have to tell you that. I started at the beginning saying that, but now it's the truth. But maybe me just telling you this about the B card. I feel like they energetically understand you mentally without you talking necessarily. Maybe they can read eyes, energy. You can too. Maybe overall, I feel like you've been blocked from this person and you're the only person blocking yourself now because there's really no reasons not to talk to them if you want to, other than you. I feel like, yeah, work can get in the way, but you can literally find time. But if you don't choose to, then you don't choose to. So that's why I said eventually you come to it amps up to 10. I don't know. And then I guess you get mhm. Anything else? I guess like lighting a candle. I don't know. Something about romancing. I guess you get tired of being alone. Yes, I said you get forced out of the comfort zone. I guess naturally, or just like I said, things get turned up to 10. I guess in your life, everything starts falling apart. But when I feel like when all this starts happening, but I feel like that's soon. That's now. That's you're in the middle of it. That just ended. Something. We have the harvest card. Some of you might. This might have just ended. So I want to say your moment's coming now. I don't know. You went through all the bullshit. I guess I don't know. Overall, you're your main block now. You're your only block from manifesting. That means you've managed to get rid of all the other blockages. So now your manifestation will work. So whatever you were trying to do that kept getting fucked up won't. So now you try it again, and the whole formula is gonna work. All the alchemy, it's all gonna work. I don't know. It's all gonna flow right. Perseverance. I feel like yeah, no, you had to persevere. Right? You had to be like the magician here. You had to work with your alchemy. You had to figure out the recipes, but it wasn't you. It was exterior things, other things. The black snake surrounding you. It was all the elements of surprise, elements of your room. Like if you're doing actual science, okay, like you're in a laboratory right now, and you got science going down, okay, and your lab isn't sterilized, elements change your outcomes. So I feel like you fix those elements that are popping up into it. But these are elements that you can't really control. It's all around you. It's the world. Variables. I think that's what we would call them. I don't know. I'm not an alchemist. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed and hope that was good. Okay. Message retracted. I don't understand why people retract the messages. I thought it was YouTube at first, like maybe they cursed and YouTube was like, stop that. I didn't know what it was. But overall, I don't know what the retracts are. I always regret not seeing them as I see them. Okay. Option 2, the Empress. Ah. Oh, and the star fell. It's making me think of a shooting star instantly. Okay. So when will your moment come? I feel like you might have made a wish on a shooting star. Right? And this is the moment that you're thinking of. Or whatever it is you got, whatever you're trying to manifest, whatever moment you're trying to have come, it's like wishing on a star. It's not necessarily realistic. This Empress card is not really the Empress. I feel like it's just this lady. It's the lady from Rapunzel. She's not very nice. She's kind of like the perfect example of a narcissistic parent. Okay? So the trend. Yeah, it's kind of a trend. I've noticed there's a lot of women like this. All right, but the thread. All right, you're wishing. I want to say you're looking for a thread. The thread is like about finding your love, like finding what's on the other end of that thread. There's happiness. All right, but the silver energy of the stars bring good luck and serendipity. So, okay, with Rapunzel's hair and the star card talking about good luck and serendipity, okay, I want to say you might have some magicalness to you. We even have the Tower card, all right? You might be super magical. Or I want to say you're just good luck. You're like a good luck charm overall. And people recognize this. Seven of Pentacles, I want to say you're great for making money. I want to say you might come up with good work ideas, good jobs. But what about for you? When will your moment come? I feel like you give everyone their moment. Like you might be someone that showed someone, hey, you should try this, and they do, and then they take off with that shit. And you're like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? So it's like you might be doing that, but then you're kind of like not really doing shit. And I feel like the star, it's like wishing on a star. With the thread card, though, it's about a soulmate and perseverance. So I feel like maybe you put this wish in a long time ago, if this even is a wish. You might not even remember it. But overall, perseverance, I feel like you got to persevere through this. The child card's making me think of innocence. Like you got to kind of be youthful here and just kind of, that's making me think of fool energy. You got to just kind of take a back seat in life right now. Cosmic egg, I want to say, sit back and do something. It's with what you want to do. It's with your thoughts. Perseverance. I mean, it's making me think of on the precipice. So you might be on the, hear me out, you might be on the precipice right now of coming up with your where your thread leads, what your thing is, where you're gonna do something. I don't know. Adjustments are required. Okay, we gotta do some adjustments here. Okay, I gotta be her right now, and I gotta be like, listen, Nikki knows best. I really don't. I just kind of tell you what I think. It's your decision from there. Adjustments are required, though. My card suggests that there is adjustments required. This is what does it say? A third quarter moon. So I want to say that's making me think about 75% done. So I want to say you're about 75% there. And it's 25% left. Yes, this math is working for me. All right, but look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. So I want to say something about looking at the bigger picture allows you to reach 100% because it goes from 75% to a full moon. Okay, so the thread, it's making me think of moonbeams. I want to say a full moon matters. So maybe the next full moon. I actually have moons on my watch for this type of occasion. My watch is dead today. Okay, so I can't actually tell you that, but you can Google it if you don't know already. But step out of your comfort zone. Maybe you don't like to go out at night. I feel like you kind of need to. Moon rays, moonbeams, something like this. Because see, look, you see the rainbow there? It's upside down, right? That makes no sense. Rainbows aren't upside down, but also rainbows are like you seeing the sunlight. You know what I mean? So if you were to see the moonlight, it wouldn't look like a rainbow. So it's like a kind of like a upside down rainbow, upside down rainbow. So it has to do with moonlight and the darkness, right? Stepping out of your comfort zone, and it's even at nighttime, right? So I feel like the tree card. I want to say maybe go camping. Ah, yes, or stargazing. I want to say this matters. All right, but when will your moment come? All right, listen. Maybe that's what it is. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Right? Maybe you need to go stargazing so that you can actually see a shooting star, and then you can wish on it. And then I feel like then I can make your wish come true. Poof. Hey, I dream a genie. Hey, wiggle his nose. I'm gonna get that shit done. I've been trying to practice that since I was a little kid. I kind of got it down. But anyways, yeah. All right. Overall, I want to say you just have to think of it. It's like this billboard that this one woman has that I cleaned for. If you cook, if you feed them, they will come. I'm like, I know. Uh, feed people. People like to eat. Okay. So it's kind of like, oh, what's that movie with the guy in the cornfield? The baseball movie. If you build it, they will come. Something like this. If you go camping, the star will fall, and then you can make a wish on it. So I feel like you have to actually come up with something. You've had an idea, you've had a manifestation, you've had a moment that you've wanted in life. But you kind of like I would say, don't even have a specific one, but something at night. You seeing a shooting star somehow helps. That's a signal to that your moment is coming. It's here. So I feel like you end up knowing an idea by then. You know something. I don't know. You figure something out. The tree card, Seven of Pentacles. No, Seven of Cups, excuse me. So that's making like having options and making a decision on options. Something with friendship though. So maybe you go camping with some friends and then you come up on a decision. Maybe you got like seven different things you're trying to do. I feel like I feel like you could probably do them all. So just do one at a time and keep them. Like bring like start with one thing idea that you have. We even got the Seven of Pentacles with the Seven of Cups. So it's like each one of these cups is a pinnacle for you in life. So you do that, and I feel like you work with it as long as you like, and then you move on to something else, and then you have both of those working. And then you do that till you're comfortable, and then you work another, then you bring in another thing. You do this over time, like not fast. But I feel like picking where you start, I don't know, you come up with some type of clarity. And I feel like going camping is just something you need to do. Right. Because who cares? Let's make wishes. They're fun. Right? Inspiration. Isis, goddess of magic, I ask thee to bring your inspiration to me. So that's what I'm saying. You're lacking inspiration. You end up finding it somehow. I feel like you inspire plenty. You're someone that inspires men. As I said, you're someone who always hands out all the ideas to people. They're not ideas you want to do necessarily. So it's like you're happy to have helped, or happy to have shared, or happy to have helped them, lead them there, whatever hand you gave them in them doing whatever they do with their stuff. I feel like you're fine with that. But overall, I feel like, I don't know, you're trying to do something for you. I feel like you're bored. When you're like, you've done, like, it's like someone that had kids and they took care of all their kids. They've set them all up with all the things that each one of them wanted to do with themselves, got them all spinning like tops, doing their own lives. And now what do? Okay? Instead of like Mother Gotha, where they're trying to hold that kid. No, I feel like you're trying to do something. It's time for you to finally do something. It's your turn. It's your time. When is your time? When's your moment? I feel like it's coming. It's now. Something with a camping trip matters, or just seeing the stars in general. Seeing a shooting star, this is some type of marker. So think back if that's happened recently. It has not. I feel like that's for the future. The soldier card, adjustments are required. So I want to say something about your in and out nature. I'm going to say work. You might need to take time off work. Oh, excuse me. If you haven't, I feel like it might be time to. Not forever. I feel like just a leave. Like the soldier. Just like a leave. You go home for a bit. And you don't go to work at all. Like you chill. Maybe like 3 months, I'm picturing, honestly. But overall, someone say maybe save up some money so you can hang out for 3 months. The spider card. It's about being at night. Oof, God, oh my God, it's making me think you're going to see a scary, 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 intense spider web. Because I actually am picturing a specific spider web at night that I see. It's all lit up from the moon and shit, all creepy. So I want to say, yeah, no, there's something about going out at night and seeing a spider web. This might happen on a full moon. Overall, I feel like the moon, it in the stars, being able to see the stars and like the sky clearly, not like just going in your backyard and seeing what you can. I mean, maybe depending on where you live, but overall, I feel like getting out somewhere desolate so that you could actually see the stars good, even if you're just literally pulling over at a park on the highway or something like this, a stop at the highway just because you drove out of town. I mean, I feel like you should plan that. But overall, I feel like, and you should bring a friend. The tower card. I feel like if you don't go out much, I feel like, buddy system. Okay. But the thread card, I feel like you're being called to do something. And I feel like you might have 7 different options to do. And I feel like just pick one. You got to start somewhere. The Empress card. Okay, so some of you, you might have romance on your mind. I feel like that comes naturally. I feel like that's not even part of it. You have to figure out what you want to do first for hobby, for lust of life, so to speak, not lust of other gender. Or even if you want to start a family and stuff, I feel like you have to tackle this part. And if with the soldier card, I feel like you might be isolated. You might be used to being alone. You might have independence, but this is different. Who are you when you start dating somebody? Okay, do you absorb into them? Do they absorb into you? I want to say you have to find someone who doesn't absorb into you because you inspire people. Okay, this means people, I don't know, they will absorb into you. And I feel like, and you're not someone that absorbs into anybody with this inspiration card. This is why you always give everyone, you show everyone what to do with themselves. Okay, but I feel like overall, there is someone around you. And I feel like you might know, okay, it's either you or them. It's not both of y'all. They either notice you or you notice them. I think they notice you. But they don't talk about it. They don't say nothing. I don't know. They're shy. Step out of your comfort zone. This is someone that's shy. I don't know. Overall, What was the point? Yes, you don't know about them. I feel like I don't know. This could be like a neighbor of yours or something like this. I really don't know. And someone that sees you and knows of you. I feel like they might not be the nicest. I don't know. They might end up being like super good looking or something, but they're kind of really terribly mean. I don't know. All right, they're not like a real nice empress. They're like a fake one. Oh wait, those chicken wings. Ah, how am I supposed to text kid? All right, hold on. Either way, so I feel like overall, what was the point? Yeah, no, there is someone that has their eyes on you. I want to say for your independence, hard work nature, soldier card. I want to say this is probably someone that would. They're excited about the fact that you would go out somewhere or something. Like if you have a work schedule, this is someone who's going to be really happy while you're at work. I guess I'll say this isn't someone you want to date. Okay, so I feel like that's not a star at all. So overall, I feel like when are you gonna? When will your moment come? That's what I'm saying. Whoever it is you're dating, it'll happen naturally. And I want to say it can't be someone that is inspired by you like this. Like not inspired. You can inspire them, but you can't influence them. It can't be someone that you influence. And I feel like you might not even try to influence people, but they naturally try to be influenced by you or some shit like this. Ugh. That's what I'm saying. So you have to basically make sure that you're someone who doesn't do that to others, and things like this. And that has to happen before you can date because if you date anyone and you don't notice that, I feel like you'll end up dating a terrible person that you think is like the shit. You'll think she's the empress when she's really a witch. You know what I mean? She's not an empress at all. She's holding the empress hostage, basically. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. You'll end up with a false relationship, a waste of time. Title track, Machine Gun Kelly. So I want to say, yes, I'm saying there's a sense of being bored and retired and kind of done with everything. And I feel like so you go on, I want to say a spirit journey off in the woods. Yes, like with them old Indians. Yeah, not alone. I want to say go camping. If you're maybe you end up at a old Indian casino and they grant you wishes. I don't know. The Lily's card, King of Swords. So that's resonating with this lady and narcissism. The King of Swords is really easy to be a narcissist, okay, male or female. And the Lily's card is about having a toad and a prince toad, so it's like overall you have someone watching you that's going to just waste your time. So I want to say don't focus on love right now because the majority of people that are going to approach you are just going to be that. They're going to be some type of ticket to your downfall. Like they're going to try to take you down and take everything from you. Like they're not going to be good people. I don't know. The thread, you need a soulmate. So I feel like you can't really rush that. Okay, so we focus on other things. And then you're like, well, then I don't know what else to do because I don't got the shit else I care about to do. I feel like you got 7 different things. You have to think of them. And once you think of them, I feel like clearing your mind. That's making me think of going, listen, I've been wanting to go get mushrooms. So it's like, maybe you want to go get mushrooms. I'm saying, go lay out and look at the stars. I'm saying, maybe you'll come to some conclusions. Okay, the writer card. Okay, I get it. You want to date. Ah. But overall, I feel like you can only, I feel like you can only date as the soldier right now. So go ahead and do that. Only be the writer. Only be the soldier with these people. Like, well, they kind of just come and go from these people because but treat them respectfully. They're human beings. So I'm not telling you to be some type of terrible person out there. And also respect yourself. I'm saying to make sure you just don't catch any clingers. Don't get too close to people because I don't know, they're going to try to latch onto you and like capture you or some shit like this. Perseverance. I don't know. I feel like this might be a theme in your life. Honestly, it still exists. And you're gonna find your soulmate though, but I feel like you're gonna find them without having to date people. You're not gonna have to like browse Tinder or look for the date. You're not gonna have to look for them. That's gonna happen organically. So that means it could already be in your life. Look at the bigger picture. They could, if we zoom out and we look at everyone you know, they could already be there. So that's what I'm saying. We don't need to be looking for romance right now, apparently, for you. You need to be focusing on figuring out what you want to do for you so that way when you do date you still do those things and that person has their own things to do. There's like a test involved. If they can't handle being themselves while you do your hobby or whatever it is whatever you set yourself up with these 7 of cups and these 7 of pentacles, whatever you set yourself up with isn't including romance, If they can't be like dating you while you do those things, I feel like then they'll filter themselves out with their own little nastiness. Basically, like focus on that so that that way only a real empress can keep up with you, so to speak. So without it causing issues and arguments and things like this. So I hope you enjoyed. My mouth is so fucking dry. Yes, my cards are suggesting 7 different types of hobbies. So don't focus on just one. I want to say, if you've been focusing on just one, maybe branch out to a different one that you've been wanting to do while still doing the other one. Anyway, is there anything I missed? Out of curiosity, someone with your unique ability and flowery. Oh, how cute. What social clique did you affiliate with in high school, especially during lunch period? That's a funny one. Do you really want to know? My social clique involved me going home and sitting alone at my house eating lunch and talking with my brother. And then when they stopped letting me out of the fence because, and for some reason in high school, they decided that they hated me and they were like, let's do this to sabotage Nicole. What other reason was it? I don't know. They changed the rules and they made it so that only seniors could go out and they made the gate this big and I had to like flash a card and I wasn't a senior, so that meant I had to be at school. So now I started sitting at school and I ended up sitting next to some black chick and some Colombian chick. Colombian chick didn't speak English, but she had really pretty nails. Her name was Bridget. And then black chick name was Lana, and Lana didn't do anything but talk, 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 talk. And I just sat there and ate. Lana used to make me laugh. I don't know. She was really nerdy. She had big glasses. I don't know. I wanted to go home and I couldn't. So that's my social. I want to say no one. I had no social affiliation clique other than Lana and Bridget. And then I quit school and I didn't have to deal with any of that anymore. So I didn't really have one. I don't know who cares. Who cares about high school at 36? I've crapped my pants. Well, damn. Sorry, that's really funny. It's making me think. Listen, I had a date actually. I tried to get close to this date and I intimidated him so much that he caught diarrhea. And the timing was amazing because the week before, not even within that week, I watched that Seinfeld episode where George is like, I'm dating this girl, but she's got a really tiny apartment and I can't take a dump in her house. And I was like, this is funny. I was like, I wonder if this is gonna happen. And then I end up bringing someone over for a date, and then they're like, I gotta leave. I gotta go take a shit. And I'm like, I got a toilet. He's like, I can't take a shit in your toilet. I'm like, I'm a maid. And he's like, I don't like to take a dump in anyone else's toilet but my own. I'm like, I'm a maid. My toilet's cleaner than yours. What's wrong with you? And then I hear his stomach go off. I'm like, you can go. I was like, I don't want you exploding on my couch. You can go, sir. Yes, I went on a date again with that person because I'm not shallow, but still, he ended up actually, he ended up being shallow. Okay. And it's like, you're going to be shallow with me when you almost shat my couch, bro? Your stomach literally went, and I said, oh my God, he's not lying. Oh shit, this motherfucker caught the bubble guts. Get out, go, go, go. I was like, I literally watched. I'm thinking to myself, I don't even think he's going to make it to his car. I was telling myself, he's going to end up having to go off in the woods to cop a squat. I almost want to throw him and roll a TP. No, I don't know. I want to say my sheer woman intimidation made him shit, but no, he probably just ate something stupid because he clearly wasn't a very smart person. So either way, a 10 of coins, all right, 10 of pentacles. That's the moment in itself, is it not? 10 of pentacles, all right? So when will your moment come? I feel like it's soon because we have the 7 of pentacles right above it. Okay, sorry. So it's like once you get rid of Scar, I feel like then you get your 2 more pentacles. So overall, and then the 10 of wands. So that's why I say once something is coming to a closure. What is this? This is a really cute card. Look at all those pretty little colors and gems. What has she got? Are they wands? Magic wands? That didn't happen in the movie. Either way. Oh, God. So I want to say there's someone in your life, and an imposter. They might do witchcraft, literally. I want to say to make themselves young. So this is an older woman. I want to say over 45. There's some specifics sometimes. If they don't fit you, they're not for you, but they're for someone. So either way, the 8 of coins. All right, so you're at the 8. That's like the infinity sign. In my mind. Okay, the infinity sign. Okay, you've been there. You've been caught in a loop. You're in a loop. You're stuck. In order to get out, step out of your comfort zone. So I want to say, when will your moment come? Never, because you're stuck in this cycle. Right? 10 of coins. I feel like, but this is what you picked. You're ready to come out of your cycle. You're ready for your 10 of coins. The ocean. Okay, so I want to say it's deep. There's something deep here, something thoughtful. You have to think. This is going to require thinking. Shit. Okay, perseverance. Yeah, let's get a handkerchief. Okay, we're gonna have to think. And some sweat's gonna start to bead up here if we do this too long. The flame card. Yeah, no, it's like someone put an oven on. Okay, there's a sense of stress. I'm a little okay. I feel like there's a furnace on me right now. Friendship though, and child, and the comfort zone. I want to say you might not be someone who likes children or friends. I want to say you might like friendship, but I want to say you might like to isolate. That is your comfort zone. And I feel like, well, why do we got to step out of it? Why is this a problem? I feel like that's not a problem. Staying home ain't a problem. That's not what I mean by getting you out your comfort zone. I'm not saying go out of the house. I mean, I'm sure that's part of it. All right. That's why I said this is a thunker. Okay, we're going to have to think on this one. We're going to get some more cards. Perseverance. Yeah, hold through. Hold on. All right. We'll get to the end of the reading before we figure out whether I know what I'm doing. All right. Good cheer. With kind heart and humor free, may good cheer rule, so mote it be. I'm going to say something about cheering up, waking up. Someone makes you have to come out. This is kind of like pile one. Flame. It's like getting hot. You're hot and uncomfortable at home. Literally, just directly. I want to say you might be literally hot at home when you leave your house. So as comfortable as you like your home, temporarily, it's out of service for you. Like, oh God, I had to go pee the other day. I was out, and I hate being out because I have to pee so randomly because of diabetes. So I'm out, and I was like, "Hi, can I use your toilet?" It was a toilet. It was at a gas station. I did not want to do this. He tells me, "Oh no, I'm so sorry." And I said, "Why are you so sorry? What's wrong?" He says, "It's a broken and it's up to here." And I'm like, "Oh God, Jesus!" I was like, "I don't need to know about that." He like was coming from the back. I was like, "Did it just happen? Did you clog it? Because no one else is here. Did you just drop a deuce in there and clog that bitch?" And I was like, unlucky enough to make it. I was like, "Okay, I found a tree over by a cemetery." Whatever. Yes, please take them out for me. Found a tree by the cemetery. And I went and had a thoughtful piss. But overall, I want to say you're uncomfortable at home. Temporarily, though, not forever. New romantic cycle begins. So I want to say you might actually date somebody that seems very good, cheery, and bubbly. And I want to say just fun. I don't know. Cheerful. I want to say shallow. They don't seem like they got much going on in there. But apparently, the ocean card, you're looking for someone who's very deep. And I feel like with this person's good cheer, they get you at the house. So you go out of the house. But a new romantic cycle begins. This is stated. I don't know. You find out they're deep. I don't know. But they somehow help you wake up and break out of your vicious cycle of your 7 of coins over here. I feel like it's like eat, sleep, shit, repeat. Okay, but there was something about a woman. What was it? An older woman that uses magic. That's weird. I'm going to say that maybe it's your boss. You might have a boss, and I feel like they got your mindset to work. Don't do nothing else but go home, come back and work. Go home and come back and work. I don't know, the tree card. This person's trying to control you. Either way, Six of Hearts. I mean, this is someone you knew for a while, someone from your past, or they have a deep familiarity to them, like as if you know them from the past. So this could be someone from your past life. But overall, you end up starting a romantic cycle with them. Okay, so when will your moment come? I feel like when this more romantic cycle begins. Until you start a romantic cycle with this good, cheery person who's deep, I feel like you might meet them. And then that's when your signal is. I feel like once you guys start dating, I feel like it breaks you out of your mental imprisonment. And then that leads to you getting to 10 of coins. This person has one of your coins. This person's like the Ace of Pentacles. Or not, no, this person's like the Page of Pentacles. Not literally like as their character, but as his picture. He's offering a pinnacle to someone. Okay, one solo pinnacle. I feel like that's you. Or does the Queen of Pentacles and King, whatever, they all have a pinnacle in their hand, right? This person has one of your pinnacles. You've collected 8 of them. Someone's holding you there so you can't get the 9th one. You know the person holding the 10th one. So you connect with the person holding the 10th one. They like end up giving it to you because it's not theirs, it's yours. And then you realize, oh, I'm not an 8 anymore. I'm at 9 and I'm in love with this person. They're actually very deep. They gave me that one little pinnacle that made me realize that, I don't know, you find the other pinnacle that you're missing. I don't know, the unicorn card. I want to say overall, good cheer. I want to say you might be someone that cries. I feel like your tears matter. I don't know, something about the stress that you go under when you cry. I want you to know. I want to say you have psychic message. You're able to send psychic messages, and I want to say tears, like not actual crying, but being in that mental state of when you're crying actually, I want to say, propels them. Where's I got this? The star card with the little third eye, and then I mean, come on, it's a unicorn. So, and then Zed, I want you to know. So it's like that's being able to tell somebody. So overall, I feel like because you're at the 8 of Pentacles, and the only way to break free is by dating this person, romantic cycling with this person, like starting one for real, who is like a unicorn, I guess. That's what they're meant to help break you out. They don't even know they have your pinnacle. This is like some pre-life. This is like some past life, not karmic debt, but like soul contract stuff. They have your pinnacle, like I don't know, in just the way they are. I don't know, they are a pinnacle somehow. Do you get what I mean? And they're yours. So then you start a romantic cycle with them, and this makes you automatically step out of the 7 of coins into the, I mean, out of the 8 of coins and into the 7. I mean, into the 9. Oh, God, I'm thinking too much. Either way, on target. So overall, I feel like while you swim around in this state of being not controlled, but kind of like not knowing what to do, the Tower card, holding back, staying home. Something gets you out of the house, maybe a person. Overall, you're uncomfortable at home, so you go out with this person. And I feel like the more time you spend with them, the more you see they're very deep. You end up spending time with someone that you don't usually spend that type of time with. I don't know. I want you to know. So I feel like this person's very outspoken. They talk about anything. Falseness. Okay, so I feel like this person, okay, someone might actually tell you. So this person here, this good cheer bringer, they might actually be able to tell you who it is in your life that's false. They want you to know. You know what I mean? Or maybe you know something and you want to tell somebody. This is all stuff holding you back from any of your moments. Anything that you want to tell somebody, I feel like falseness card. I feel like you might have someone in your life that's false and you want to like tell them off. I feel like I don't know. You have to handle that on your own business. Perseverance. On target though, the unicorn. So I want to say you do a lot of mental thinking. You're a very thoughtful person. You're very deep thinking, right? Comfort zone. I want to say you're very comfortable in your mind. The ocean. You're very deep. Okay, 10 of coins. You don't understand why you're having issues, and I'm directly telling you right now because you have a witch in your life. I want to say their goal is to reach you to the 10 of wands and keep you there, so that they can get everything out of you energetically. They can milk your unicorn third eye nature, your tears, hypothetically, your unicorn tears. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, step out of your comfort zone. I guess just having the house be uncomfortable allows you to step out of your comfort zone because it ends up being more comfortable outside of the house. But you go with this other person, and because you go with this unsuspecting person, an unlikely person, basically, you go out with an unlikely person that I want to say, maybe you think they're fake because of how happy and cheerful they are. You might have some sense of that you thinking that there's like a falseness to them, but overall, it's not. I don't know. There's someone from your past. They know who the false person is. They can even point them out to you. I don't know. This is someone that's able to, like I said, they're very outspoken. They're outspoken for a reason. They have gift of gab. The gentleman card. Okay. So I want to say this is someone that respects your boundaries. I feel like they're very polite with you. I feel like if you thought their politeness was false, it's not. That's what I'm saying. There's a depth to them. I want to say you got to get to know this person. And I feel like you end up getting to know them because you get forced out of your comfort zone. And doing that, I want to say, gets you to the Ten of Pentacles in the first place, gets you to what you're manifesting. I don't even know what you're manifesting. Ten of Pentacles. You want it all. And I felt like you're damn near there. I feel like you're at the eight. What's okay with the tree and the seven of cups though? You have to make a decision. You have to, I feel like whoever this person is that's doing all this to you, someone closer to you. Someone once told me, and it was the thing that made the most sense to me. They're like, it's the person most closest to you that's ever going to do anything to you. And I'm like, that's the truth. Okay. So overall, I feel like this is someone close to you, so you might not want to believe that they're bad. And I feel like, look, this is a little strange. I just noticed there's like one light up in the castle there, and it's in red. Right. So overall, I want to say they stay up late. Maybe this is someone that watches you at night. You might live with this person, but overall, they stay up late at night, and I don't know. I don't know what they're doing at night. I feel like a little bit of paying attention to you, keeping an eye on you, but then a little bit of their own business. I don't know. They got their own prerogative. Ten of Wands. I feel like they're just trying to keep you at Ten of Wands so that they can keep doing what they're doing. Okay. Follow your ideal path. So I guess the moment comes slowly, and you end up not even really realizing it. So the moment might have already came for you, but luckily for you, the moments don't disappear. You don't miss your moment. I know people act like you do, but it's not. That's not how it is. Right? If it was meant to be at that time, it would have happened at that time. If it was meant to happen later, it would have. You can't dwell on things like this. So that means you were meant to wake slowly like this and come, maybe because realizing this falseness would have been too upsetting for you all at once. Maybe you had to slowly open up to the concept of this person being an evil, cackling witch. And I feel like, but they're older, all right? They're not young. They're not younger. They're over 45 for sure. There's someone that hides that they're older. They somehow hide it. I don't know how they hide it. Okay. But overall, the unicorn card, I feel like you're very special. And you definitely have manifestation skills. That's what it is. This person uses your manifestation skills by torturing you. I want to say by keeping you at Ten of Wands. So keeping you under high pressure. So you do have Ten of Pentacles right now in your life, but they're kind of stealing it. So if you detach from this person, you're dropped down to 8, so to speak. Some of you even down to 7. So you do this maybe, and now how do you get back? I feel like that person's still somehow connected to you, and your only way out is with a romantic cycle. The second pile was like, stay away from romance. Mine, I'm telling you to go find romance. I want to say romance for the rest of your life. Romance. I want to say with it being new moon in Libra, it might be someone that you end up married with and spending the rest of your life with. It might be your destiny, the tree. And I mean, it might be some type of steamy romance novel where they come and save you and get you out of a terrible situation, not by actually grabbing you and saying, come with me. No, by just waking you up and then you doing it yourself. You know what I mean? Either way, you find this person comfortable. So I want to say, trust your comforts right now. Whatever you feel in you, and I mean, how you feel like around others is very, very, very key in life. A lot of people we get trained to ignore our feelings and things like this. So because nobody wants us to be psychically connected to our own inner selves there, or inner knowledge or inner knowings, and some are more powerful than others. So it's like you might have a really deep seated knowing. You might have like an anxiety disorder. If you have generalized anxiety disorder, I want to say it's just something like this. I want to say, so trust your feelings, right? Don't necessarily. Someone said it the other day on one of the readings I was listening to. They're like, don't trust your thoughts, trust your feelings. And I was like, that's absolutely true. Yes, you can trust your thoughts if you're very smart, but if you're someone who maybe gets confused easily, or maybe you're not feeling well, you gotta trust how you feel. Your feelings feel. I don't know. They'll hit you like lightning, like ah. You know what I mean? So it's like trust that, and that'll help you realize who this witch is in your life. Maybe you can't figure out. Maybe you know a lot of older people. Maybe you are over 45 and everyone you know is that age. You know, maybe this is your mother and you don't want to believe that. I want to say go by how you feel like on the inside. If they were to walk by, like subconsciously, do you feel like how do you feel subconsciously when they enter your presence? You know? So I feel like trust that. That's how you'll know. And I feel like anyone that makes you feel comfortable, happy, and doesn't make you feel like anything, I feel like they might maybe make you sleepy or relaxed or something like this. They might have innocence to them, immaturities. They might be offensive and rude. They might not always be pleasant, but I feel like overall there's a comfort with them. They don't actually, anything they do to you that upsets you is going to be like, you're not going to be expecting it, because I feel like it was an accident. But overall, I feel like that's what I said. This person's good natured. You're going to be able to find someone and trust your feelings on that. And I feel like, right, because right now your thoughts are kind of too exhausted. With the 10 of Wands, it's someone's got you in mental strain. And I feel like to excrete your mental, I don't know, to get secrets from you, to get some, to work your horn, right? It's literally to just manipulate you. You're their target in life. I feel like, because you're a 10 of Pentacles, and they're taking it though. I feel like you're not working for you, you're working for them. It's something like this. Like they benefit off of being with you, but you benefit none. It actually makes you sick almost. So this person is actually extremely false, and you need to at least take awareness of this, and like I want to say, properly adjust yourself, because that's terrible. But overall, I'm gonna say you have to follow your feelings. So when are you gonna know? Wait. When will your moment come? I feel like it's already came. So you could pick up and leave whenever. And I feel like the moment you turn your back and leave from this person energetically, and you move on, even if it hurts, you end up bumping into an old friend that I want to say you don't talk to very often, who's actually really deep and great for you. I want to say they're a past life friend at the very least. And I would say a new romantic cycle. Okay. I want to say you all fall in love on target. I feel like this is where you were supposed to be. So if you're dating someone and this is like your significant other or spouse, I feel like you end up meeting your next significant other or spouse that's way more functioning for you as a person and them as a person. No one's having to force to function their lives together. I feel like y'all naturally fit, because there's a friendship card here, and an immaturity and a tower. I feel like y'all have the same lifestyles, same wants, same likes overall. Ocean card. You're both very deep, so I feel like you guys could stay up all night talking. As I said, you reconnect with someone from the past, and if they're brand spanking new, there's going to be a quick connection with them, because they're going to be from a past life. Even if they're already someone from your past, this person is from a past life. This person's from a past life, whether you've known them already in your past or they're brand spanking new. But overall, I feel like you get a new romantic cycle with them, and that's what starts to pull you out. I don't know, mentally. It's all mentally. All right. I want you to know though. That's the song with Lily. Yeah, that's actually a good. Yeah, so it's like if there's a nasty witch in your life, I feel like it's someone that tries to take care of you, and I feel like it's all to mind fuck you and make you think that you need someone to care for you, to take away from your independence. And I feel like you have independence. This person somehow makes you rediscover your independence, mentally, physically, all sorts of ways. And I feel like that makes you outgrow that other person. I feel like naturally. And I feel like with step out of your comfort zone and being happy at home, I feel like you still get to be happy at home. But this sets it free mentally, because your mind is very powerful, very special, very important. I don't know. It's very strong. It's something worth torturing, apparently, to get coins out of. You know what I mean? cosmic egg. It's like they're that snake holding you, squeezing you for anything, information, insight, anything good. But overall, I feel like someone lets you know, and I feel like you get angry, you might want to even talk to this person. I feel like I wouldn't bother. Step out of your comfort zone, I feel like, and start focusing on the people that make you feel good. And all this is going to lead you to what's owed to you that you've been manifesting. You've been manifested it, and this person has straight took it and stole it and made it theirs. They like rerouted it to them, you know? And then the minute you leave them, it doesn't reroute to them anymore. It goes back to you because they somehow figured out a way to magically like take it from you and give it to them, if that makes sense. So you leave them, and then their sorcery is no good anymore. Like, this is literally someone that does magic. If you go to the bookstore and you go like to the weird magic section, there's books with spells. I ordered these cute cards because they had gold rims, and they're filled with tons of spells. Not nothing creepy, but I don't even bother with doing those types of things. But I mean, they're there for educational purposes and such. But overall, there's people out there that take that 10 times further, and they're involving chickens and people and sex and fluids from people's bodies, tears, other fluid, you know what I mean? And they're doing stuff with this, and this actually is something, all right? I won't get into it, but it's real. It gives outcome in the world. It causes shit energetically. It's disgusting. But overall, basically, you have someone like that. And I feel like you realize it eventually. But it's not something you could just disappear with overnight. I feel like you might live with this person. You might be settled with this person. They might be a roommate. They might be a friend. They could be a relative. It might be someone that you're not going to ever remove from your life. It could be a child, even. I don't know, because of the age. But you get what I'm saying. Just the vagueness of it. Maybe some of you, it is a child. Some, the age isn't hard fact. It's just majority. But overall, I feel like you start to re-angle your life, and I feel like, and then you get new love, and then you get all sorts of things. And it's all because you take, I want to say, one step at a time. You stepped out of your comfort zone maybe one time, and that's all you needed. And it's almost like you tell yourself, I leave the house one time and this disaster happens. And I feel like it's one of those where it's a disaster that was meant to be triggered. I don't know. A tree, whatever disaster happened, and whatever happened when you finally ventured out the house for the first time or something like this, I feel like it exposed a terrible person that was right next to you in your life. And now you know that. So now you can actually go off and start a new romantic cycle, maybe with this person. Overall, maybe you didn't get to know them very well, and you do know they're deep, and you just kind of put, you know what I mean, separated yourself from them because you thought they were maybe this witch. Maybe you were starting to feel like you were being attacked, and you thought maybe it was them. No, no, someone that's been there, I want to say, a long time, over 10 years. So that's why I said it's someone deep, deep in your life. So overall, on target, I feel like you might know who this is. So overall, I hope you enjoy, and I hope that brings you closer to what you've been manifesting, because apparently whatever you've been manifesting is ready. It's cooking, it's ready. But you have to actually go and eat it. You know, you got to get up and go eat it, and someone's stopping you, and you don't realize it. Someone's distracting you. So it's time. I don't know. But love is your way out. I don't know. Follow your heart. Follow your feelings in your heart, like in your romance. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Crapped my pants. Either way, hope you enjoy it, and you have a great weekend. I might do another video later. I might not. I've been really exhausted lately, but I'll be back tomorrow for sure. Probably to do like the weekly read and maybe a pick a card. Okay, bye.